coming up with your business plan is important. It's important because you need to have some sort of goal and you need to have some sort of direction. And when you have your own business, you really, truly need to be grounded. And so that can be hard for people that are interested in this field because, as my paper begins to fly away, because we're so spiritual and we're so connected to the higher world that sometimes root chakra, it's hard to be, or it's a little bit more work to be connected with paying taxes and advertising and having insurance and getting yourself out there and kind of knowing, how do you encompass something so spiritual but then make it so physical. And so it becomes a practice, but if you connect with the part of you that is the strongest, and in me, which is the strongest part of me, is my heart, then all of it comes together. So don't be intimidated with having your own business. Please know that the angels in the universe want you to, and you are desired and needed. There's enough Starbucks and McDonald's and corporate America businesses going. We're looking for, and the world is looking for something else, and you're the something else. And know that you don't need, a fancy business degree or to do anything competitive or corrupt or unethical. In fact, those things will hurt you because your business is based on energy, and so whatever you put out there is what you're going to get. And so I don't have any business experience. My experience is, other than having my own business, that has been my living experience. But prior to this, I never studied it or knew anything about it. In fact, I had a lot of times in my career in the beginning where I didn't have much money because I was just giving, and I wasn't really valuing this thing. And so I was working another job as a writing professor and then doing this healing on the side, and it was imbalanced. And so I needed to learn that lesson so I can get grounded and just be. So my first piece of advice is, first you need to decide if you want to do this full-time or part-time, and be really clear on what you want your expectations to be for this thing. And if you want to do it full-time but you're scared, work on releasing the fear through giving yourself Reiki, and then just, okay, I want to do this full-time. Don't think, oh, it'd be a dream if. Just make the decision, I want to do full-time, or I'm happy with doing my job, which is a nurse or whatever it is, and I also want to include this in this. Or is that a sacrifice and a story you're telling yourself because you really just want to do this full-time? There needs to be full-time healers, and many, many of us. There's not enough of us. And so it's in your benefit to do this full-time, just as a side note. So decide what you want to do. Make it really clear. Tell God, tell the universe, this is what I'm here for. And then from that space, go forward. So make your decision on what you want. Don't just say, let's just see what happens. You need to bring clarity, and you need to have ownership over your life and what you want. That's very, very important. So first step with that. Then your business plan. I don't have a technical business plan. On the document that you'll read after watching this video, I gave you a sample business plan. But this is not something where we're studying analytics of the people around you and how many people practice this or need this healing or this, that. You can do that. You can do that. That's great. But I say my business plan, my plan is to heal. What is my business plan? To heal. To heal myself and to heal others. And that's my focus. And that's it. When I wake up every morning, why am I here? I'm here to heal. I'm here to heal myself. I'm here to help others pass on what I've learned from healing myself to them. And that's it. And then that always becomes my focus point. So whenever I'm talking to a student or anyone about anything, I'm always focusing on the healing. Nothing else. I'm not seeing you as a dollar sign. I'm not trying to manipulate to get you and your friend to sign up for something. I'm not trying to hold on to you and to get you to take everything of mine. No, I'm seeing you as a being who is desiring healing just as I am, and my job is to heal. From that, I'm blessed with money, and I'm blessed with many students that want to hang out with me. I use the word hang out, like they want to heal with me. They want to learn and take this healing journey because that's my plan. My plan is to heal. So have a clear plan on what you want, and then always stick with that plan. So with that, I listen to my students. I talk to them. I'm there for them. I respect them. I honor this whole healing process, and it's a process. I don't see you once and then bam, you're done. We're always evolving and healing and growing, and my job is to help heal, and that's what we're doing. So have a clear plan with that. I lead with my heart. My business is heart-centered, not profit-centered, and profits come. If you come into a place of what you're really clear of what you want, it will come. I promise you. Other things that you need to do, you need to advertise yourself, because and the universe will bring people exactly who you want to bring to your business. And I always meditate and pray, like, bring me students that I can help, and the right students that love and respect me, and that I love and respect them. So it's a positive, nurturing, safe, inspirational environment. In the beginning of my career, I just was like, God, bring me students, and I got every type of student, and actually a lot were more headaches than not, because I was either defending my beliefs to them, or they weren't paying me. It was just negative vibrations. They were all lessons, which was really important, but now I'm very clear with the universe. I want to work with these types of students, and they come into my life. With that said, you have to put yourself out there. And yeah, you can just sit and say, God, bring me students, and they will come. But then you want to affect the masses as much as you can, because the more people that you heal, the more money that you have in your bank account from this career means the more people that you've helped bring healing to. And that's really powerful. And there's billions of people in this world, and we all need healing. So why do you want to just bring healing to one person? Think big, because the world needs to have a massive makeover of healing. And you're one of the makeup artists to do that. Okay, so you have to tell people what you're doing. And that's not an ego thing. You have to just put it out there, and you put it out there using social media. You do need a website. The second that I created a website, I actually felt like it was my living resume. And it was very exciting for me. It was like, okay, this is who I am. This is what I'm offering, and this is what I'm selling. Because before, I knew in my heart what I wanted to do, but I didn't have anything formal. So I'd say I would highly recommend making a website. Not only does it bring a professionalism to your business, and also it's your space, because most Reiki healers don't have a space. We go to the space, or we create the space. So it becomes like our business, our store, I guess you can say. I use Wix. More information is on the document that I'll send to you. I love Wix. It's easy. It looks beautiful. It's professional. They have email lists and all this kind of stuff embedded in it. It's just great. Have a business card. On that business card, write your credentials, write your phone number if you want people to know your phone number. If you want a separate phone number for business, it's a good idea. Keep your life a little bit separated, or put your email on there. Have it be, again, something, professional that reflects who you are. You want people to look at this and feel your vibration. Put your heart into everything, and it will attract the right people. With that, advertising yourself on social media, just tell your friends and your followers what you're doing, and continue to build a following just by creating events and different things out there. That's very important. So don't be shy. You can have a separate one if you want to. I created a separate one, but I ended up getting more attention on my personal one, just because I'm a person. So I was like, when I created a separate one, it was too businessy. I started just writing posts from my heart, and people were like, hey, can you do a healing session on me? And I was like, oh, okay. And it just kind of worked out naturally that way. Other ways that you can advertise yourself, go to corporate American things to help advertise yourself. Like, you can do a Groupon special. It's very easy to do a Groupon special. Just go on Groupon.com. No, they're going to take a good chunk of your profit. They're going to take probably 50%, and you're going to have to charge like 50% less. So you're going to walk away maybe making $20. But it's okay, because they have masses, and they'll get you out there. And then these people could possibly be follow-up clients, or people that you can certify one day. So that's really important. Just get kind of creative with how you want to put yourself out there. Make flyers, hang them up in any store that someone mindful would go to, and then put coupons or discounts with those flyers, so people have a reason to read what's going on there. If you're not sure on how much coupons and this to give, just do what feels right with your heart. And if you really want to charge $80 and you want $80, then charge $80. And if you don't want to give a discount, well, then raise your price to $100 and then charge everyone $20 off, and you're still getting your $80. That's truth there. And that's, people like to think that they're getting something. Once they get the Reiki, they're going to realize they're getting something and value it, but it takes a little bit for people in that way. I say take ownership of your life and or your career, and make things happen. Go into different places. Go into places where holistic healing is already happening. Go into a yoga studio. Say, hey, I'm a Reiki Master. I would love to provide Reiki adjustments, or do a Reiki workshop with the yoga teacher, a special class here. Are you interested in that? Or I would love to do Reiki sessions here. We can do it on the off times in between classes or clients, and I'll give you 50%. Would you help advertise me? We can work together. Go to chiropractic offices. Go to massage places. These people want this kind of service. They're already advertising on there, and so they already have the demographic. They're just needing you. They need the healer. So just go. And know that, in the beginning of my career, maybe 100 people say no, But one person says yes, and that's all you need. So just if you hear no, just keep going back to other places, and the right place will nurture you. Go to metaphysical bookstores if they're in your neighborhood, or in your surrounding area. Call corporate American offices and tell them they have a budget. They literally have a budget that they have. Most corporate places have a budget that they need to spend $300 or so dollars. It depends on the corporation, a month on holistic healing. Go there, provide them some research on the document that I provided for you. There's research on, like, here's how this improves the workplace. Here's the scientific thing on how this works. Show that to them and say, hey, this will make your client, your work team more productive. People won't call out as much. Give them I can be there for an hour, and I'll give you 5-minute sessions for 10 people, right? And then you say, my rate is this. Always say your rate is higher for corporate America. I know that's lying, but always say it's higher, and then they'll give you something lower, but it will still probably be higher what you're asking. One time I got paid $300 for 30 minutes. So think about that. You just call. You just look in the phone book and just call different corporate headquarters and say, hey, can I talk to the person in charge of holistic healing? Or I want to bring holistic healing to your office. This is my career. This is my job. I'm a specialist. I'm a master at this. It will bring healing to your people. Go and do it. Go to acupuncture places. Go to holistic doctors, homeopaths. Oh, they would love you. Go to holistic vets. There's holistic vets, and you can do it for their animals, and they'll just advertise you there. So they could just put, not just your card, like ask them to put like a little sign or add you to their menu of services, and then you'll give them a cut, whatever that cut may be. Doesn't matter. In the beginning, even if they're taking 50%, they're getting you people. It's giving you confidence to then build this career, and then eventually you'll have your own thing. Where people just come to you and you're getting all of it. That's my advice with that. Offer specials, so especially for your repeat customers. Ask people to pay for 3 months in advance. As I'm taking out my flip-flops, let's get grounded here, right? 3 months in advance, and they can get maybe half off or something like that. I would have your clients pay at least half beforehand, so if they cancel, you are still getting that money because that's your time that you have cut off in the schedule. Go and think about doing things creatively. Do workshops that explain maybe the chakra system or the crystals or things that you're learning about or that you've learned, or Pele or whatever we've talked about, right? And then also, or do like a meditation where you go around and give Reiki to everyone, or a Reiki circle. And then also do private clients and start to collect names for when you're going to do your first certification course, which is going to be whenever you graduate this training. So, but start collecting names, so then you have people that are going to pay you a couple $100 to get certified. Get creative. You don't just need to be a Reiki hands-on healer. You can open a Reiki restaurant. How cool would that be, right? Like, all the food is Reiki. That's amazing. You can go to a farm or a garden center and say, hey, I want to Reiki your plants. In exchange, can you pay me, give me more plants, put my flyer here? Can I do a class on Reikiing plants or something like this? What else can you do to get creative? Make products like candles. This candle is infused with Reiki, and sell it. Or whatever you do, whatever is your niche, whatever you are good at, bath salts or I don't know. Think about it. Be creative. Create something that no one else has. Make Reiki music, right? You can infuse the Reiki with anything, and please do. Stay non-attached. That's the most important thing. If you're really attached, I need 16 people to sign up, or this person isn't calling me anymore. That's going to get in your head. Stay non-attached and stay on the path of just healing yourself. Give yourself the medicine every day, every day, and just allow your blockages to release and yourself to receive, and allow yourself to elevate higher and higher and higher. Stick with it. Do it every day, and don't stop. Please don't stop. You can't just give it a month or two or a couple weeks and be like, I can never do this. You need to invest in your career, and you need to invest in yourself and believe in yourself. And every time that you do something, it's putting your name out there, even if only one person comes. Or sometimes I had to, in the beginning of my career, I had to cancel events because no one showed up. I still showed up, and if no one showed up, I gave myself Reiki because I knew I needed to work on myself more. The universe will always provide. You just stick with it. There's no failures. There's no no-shows. There's no, it's just what you do. Also think about what and who you are and what and who you've experienced, and then, reach out to those people. So say, like, example, you were like homeless. You can bring Reiki to the homeless, or someone who was homeless and it touched your heart, or the rehab center because you had an addiction, or maybe your boyfriend had an addiction, or something that you worked with closely, or sexual abuse, and you want to go to help people that are sexually, have been raped, or what. You can go to different places that have these people that need these healings and give the healing for them. And again, a lot of these centers will pay because their insurance covered. Otherwise, do it for free or donation to just get practice and to get known in there, and then do side things where you get paid. Half of my career is giving and half of my career is receiving. And so some of my days I'm just giving Reiki for free. Other days I'm charging $120 an hour. And so use your intuition to feel when you can give and when it's time to give and when it's time to receive, and know that the universe will always give you something back when you give Reiki. You'll always get something, even if it's not financial. I promise you that. If you're a mom, maybe you know how about giving Reiki to moms, or the importance of giving Reiki to kids, or you create like a Reiki lunchbox that has good vibes and foods that you sell. I don't know. Get creative. I already said that, but it's the truth. Like, make your business a representation of your heart. It's limitless with what you can do. It's truly limitless with what you can do. So get a plan. And then know that you're always going to be evolving. Create a mission statement too, something to keep you in alignment. Okay, what's your purpose? Why are you doing this? My mission statement is I'm here to heal. And every time that things don't go, knock on wood, bad anymore, because I work on myself so much. But when they used to, I would come back to that statement. Oh, I'm not healing. Oh, that I'm doing something negative. Oh, this is an old pattern coming back. So I came back to my mission statement. I came back to my point, and I kept it simple. And then I just allowed myself to receive. And don't worry. Don't worry, get your ego out of it. You paid thousands of dollars and are currently paying a lot of money to each month to learn this healing medicine. Why wouldn't someone else? We're all the same. So value the medicine, please. Take the ego out of it. They're not coming for Shauna. They're not coming for whatever your name is. They're coming from the healing from the higher power. And so I paid hundreds and thousands of dollars for that healing. Why wouldn't someone else? So when you remove yourself from it and you always just say it's the Reiki, and you value the Reiki, and then you'll be blessed with the abundance. I know that was a lot. Just sit with it. Ultimately, create a plan, get out there, allow your heart and the vibration of you to just shine, and you're going to do great. You are. You already are. I love you. I'm proud of you. Now get out there.